All right, welcome to another trade recap. We're gonna talk about things. Obviously, as you guys can see on my stream, we just top ticked our TP, and now we're running back. Yesterday, I ended up taking more trades than usual. I took 3 trades. Oh no! Took 2 on Asia session, both lost. I tried shorting the market yesterday, took that as a loss. Didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to do anything the whole day. Obviously, still did my non-negotiable. Still went to the gym. All of that stuff. But it just goes to show you that trading is such a battle. No matter where you are in your journey, there's gonna be days where you just completely lose it. And yesterday, I mean, if it wasn't for a daily loss, I promise you, I probably would have blown my accounts. But this is why you trade with the best accounts. The best prop firm out there is Tradeify. These accounts, we're slowly coming back again. In the morning, I had about $600 of drawdown left. Now we're at 1233. That gives me some room to breathe, and hopefully we can see a payout. The one reason why I wanted to take a trade in the morning was because I should have never traded Asia. I was just like really mad that I've been getting so many break evens because the market has just been really bad the way it's been moving. Monday we didn't take a trade. I'm like, yo, like I've been trading these accounts since the 11th, and I'm sick and tired. I want to pay out, and I tried, forcing that payout, and that's what happens. I took 3 losses. I was down about $700 going into New York, and in New York, I didn't even go live. I was like, bro, I'm gonna make this money back with one good trade, and I took a trade, and we hit daily loss limit, and yeah, it sucked. And I honestly wanted to call off the whole thing, but I still had that $600 left, and I told myself that I've been in this position before. Last night, I was like, yo, I brought these accounts back from when I had $200 of drawdown left. Today I had $600. It gave me more of a reason to take one good setup and call it there, and that's exactly what happened. Took a trade, full TP, and now we're gonna do a trade recap. Obviously, going into the day, we have just been running up. Obviously, we're very close to all-time highs. All-time highs are about, they're right here. We're about, I'll say, 700 points away from hitting all-time highs. So around, whenever we're around this area, but mind you, just on Monday, we were literally at 22,000, and now we are all the way up to 26. So in a matter of 3 days, we have ran up about 3,000 points, which is nuts. And whenever you see that happening, obviously you don't want to, go against the market. Yesterday, that's where I went wrong. I literally tried shorting after we took out data wicks, data highs yesterday, because we had PPI at 8:30. We formed that data high wick. I tried shorting off of it, and I got wrecked. That's just what it is. There's nothing to hide behind that. I could have kept it to myself, but I'd much rather be transparent about it. But yeah, I took a big loss yesterday. It was down about $1,200 on the day when all I had to do was just flip my bias and just look for longs, and I probably would have gotten a good entry and made everything back. But it is what it is. So going into today, I was like, okay, we're still probably going to continue that momentum to the highs. My draws for today was 245. We also had highs and stuff whenever we first opened, and a lot of people probably took this opening play where at 9:30, this is where we were at. Probably targeted, these highs, got your longs out the way. Me personally, I was looking for shorts, honestly. After we took out those highs, I wanted some sort of a short entry around here towards these lows. But, market just was too bullish. We just kept on running up. I got this 15-minute gap all the way from Yucatan, literally. Go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. I'm still going. Finally, this 15-minute gap that hasn't been tested since February 3rd. We've never been around this price since. I was looking for a 1-minute closure above, which we got right up here. All right, we are up about 15 points on this position. Nice. ES is running. This is good. Got about 17 points till we hit full TP. But this is what I'm talking about, guys. If I just didn't overtrade yesterday, we would be 3 days away from a payout. And, well, no, we'll be 2 days away after today. Yeah, bro. Like, it's just sucks. But it's a lesson we learned. And we go with that. I need this TP. No shot, right? Come on, guys. Come on. Bang! Yesterday was so bad for me, bro. You don't understand. These equal previous lows that we had. I used that to go break even at 118, which was about 30 points in profit. Let me see exactly how much. Yeah. Once I was up 31 points on this trade, I went break even. So I had no risk. And then, shortly after we hit full TP. And that's all she wrote. I'm done talking about trading for the day. I don't want to talk about trading. I don't want to think about trading. All I'm worried about is tomorrow, getting prepared and getting another TP so we can be 2 days again away from hitting this payout. Right now it's 51.33, we got to get to 53.252. So if you do the math correctly, we're about $1,900 away. Now, obviously, I can't get all of that in one day because I have a 20% consistency. My biggest day is 650. If you divide 1918 by 650, we're about 3 days away from getting our payout. And yeah, it won't be my biggest payout, but dude, this payout literally means more to me than any other payout I've ever gotten because of the challenges, because of this journey that we've been on since March 11th. And I'm ready to get this payout. So we're going to stay patient, honestly. Hope for price to be good tomorrow, catch another banger. Come back Friday, catch another banger. Monday, we request that payout after we catch another banger. But yeah, I'll see you guys.